preparing myself for something big. I'm cleaning up for something that I have to get done for myself to move forward a little bit more here. Let's work on the LED brick wall. Welcome to my Lego room office. Join me. What's up? It's been a good weekend. I got a lot done, as you can tell. I got the lighting in behind beforehand, then mounting the cabinets as I thought it would. It glows so nicely. Look at this. So I am super stoked of what has come to be. Oh my gosh. Time to break down about 45 boxes. Flatten them. Should only take me about 2 weeks to flatten this curve. Trust me. Let's do this. Join me. Join me. What's up there? So I decided to go ahead and mess with this wall today because I've been waiting for this certain item to arrive. And what we're looking at is a simple LED light strip that I can control the way I want to. And I'm gonna lay this light strip right inside of these areas right here. So these open areas will get a light strip down each one of them, and I'll be able to light the back side of my brick wall. It's just something I had this little idea about, and I'm gonna go through with it. So I've been holding off on putting up these brick cabinets for a long time so I could have these in hand, so I could size everything up and make sure everything was gonna work properly. So that's what's happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and run these light strips and get these totally in, and then I'm gonna start hanging these cabinets. And who knows what happens from there, because once the cabinets are hung, I'm pretty much good to go. I'm not gonna be putting sheetrock up on the walls here. I'm going to be putting a different wall covering on these other walls. So I'm looking at a whole lot less dust and debris going forward. So I am gonna go ahead and hang these cabinets right away. So we'll see what happens. Up here, I gotta go ahead and router out these channels so I can run these little light strips into the cavity. I have it all plotted out. So we'll just see how it works out. Cool, this is gonna be great. So I have my router here, and this is going to just router out a channel that's just the right height and just the right width of one of those clips. So I can use one of those clips inside the channel, and I'll be able to run these light strips inside the cavity. Of course, I'll be able to access the light strips by pulling out the drawers in these Acro Mills units, but really I want to get it all set without having these in the way. Let's get it all set first, then I'll hang all these cabinets. You know, really, I don't spend a lot of time online looking up videos. If I get even a moment, I will tune into like my favorite people that I appreciate in the community and, you know, on YouTube, and I pop in for a few minutes at a time, if I even have that kind of time, and I just download all I can. I'm just like, this guy knows what he's doing. Let me download some of this. Let me see if I can extract this and apply it to what I do, because we're all just learning as we go. You know, I can't do the things I do without inspiration from others, and I think you all are the same. I'm inspired by everybody I see. So anyway, moving forward. Haven't seen this done though, so this will be cool. I'm gonna light up my brick wall. So I just thought it would be something just extra special, and I put it off, and now it's here, and it's gonna come together now. And now it's time to get rolling. So I have the LED light strips. I figure that the sticky back is going to be fine for me. I'm also using these sticky clips that are going to hold it in place. If I ever do have a problem in the future, I will be able to detach the cabinets that I'm putting up. So I will be able to get back there, but I don't want to. So let's just get this thing done and get it handled. and move ourselves forward. Let's do a proper test here. Let's make sure everything works before putting these cabinets up, and that's the most important part. And bingo, we have illumination. And we have 3 separate systems. I'm getting all my extension cords in place here to make this work. And of course, it works. Look at me, talking to my camera again. You know, plenty of that going around, no doubt about it. A lot of talking to the camera. Hey there. What's this? There you are. Yes. Ooh. Who's that? Okay. All right. Let's get on with what I was going to do today. Good that you're here with me. Let's take a look around the corner here. The brick wall got a little bit of work yesterday. I put up the LED strips, which was the only thing keeping me back from hanging these cabinets, really, because I have already made a decision on these walls to move forward with something less messy. I can go ahead and start putting in my brick wall, start putting in my drawers and my bricks and my cabinets, and start separating used and new brick again. I can't tell you how hard it was to get going, and how sometimes it is just impossible to push forward on something you know you have to do. I'm busy creating a lot of content and also working on this place at the same time. It is creating quite a challenge. I've never gone up against something like this before, but super committed. These are Wi-Fi controlled LED light strips, so I can set a scene and I can set these lights. I can have this red, white, and blue. I can have it all white. I can have it blue, green, whatever. I have that option. Each strip was 32 feet. I've got 4, 2, 4. That's how it's split up with colors. So I can control color 3 ways on this wall. It'll be very cool. Down here, I've got a couple of extra spools. Will go underneath the brick cabinets and it will illuminate the floor down here. It's gonna look really awesome. All the cabinets hopefully will have some cool backlit effect to them. Hopefully they will light up the drawers and you know, light the edges up. I think this is gonna be very cool. It's really an experiment. I've never seen this done before. So before these Wi-Fi units fall off the wall here, which looks like they're about to do, I'm gonna rescue them. All right, good job. Yeah, I'm gonna do a take 2 on this. You know, it's like, no, you can't stop. You can't stop what you're doing. You gotta keep doing it. What, are you just gonna adjust life for your fancy? Huh? You gonna sit around all day and loaf? Ain't gonna do anything good for you. My gosh, 25 minutes. Get up there and do it. All right, stop talking to your camera. Keep doing this camera talking thing. Let's get out of here. Come on, stop messing around. Got a lot to do. Let's do it. Look at that. Okay, right behind me I have 4 art bin storage drawers. I put 40 of these things up last night. Actually, it was all day. A good morning to you, to the wife and kids sometime around 9:30, 10 maybe. And I didn't get up the hill till 9 p.m. I was down there working the entire time with just coffee and just the will. And I just kept going. I hung all those cabinets beautifully. I have 10 more cabinets to hang. No problems, shouldn't be a big deal at all. I may just hold off on those, who knows? No, I'll get them up. I'm gonna get them up. Anyway, so very soon, the entire tiny brick store will be able to go down there, and I'll probably find a space for these cabinets here, these art bins, and just keep them alive. They do have their own labeling system and they're working fine right now. Actually saved me a lot of time rather than separate them out. Just gotta do this in the morning, you know, get it going. How else are you gonna make your day work? Just gonna roll out of bed and then roll into your computer chair or roll into the couch and expect that you're gonna get things done that way? Well, I've had plenty of those days, plenty. It's time to step it forward, keep it up. Never stop, never surrender. There's only one way that you will be able to get this done. Motivation and good positive energy. Join me. I want to hang these Acro Mills cabinets. I just want to do it. I want to see this glorious wall done. I think I may have to do that now. I'm gonna go right now and check my stock. Look at all those. Man. All right, I'm gonna check my stock. This wall will hold 50 cabinets. It could even potentially hold more. It could probably hold 60, but I'm gonna do 50. I don't wanna have to bend down to the floor to pick up bricks, so I'm gonna leave the bottom row open for other things like shoebox storage. Let's go check for fasteners. Let's do this. Join me deep in the bowels of the storage container. We bust in. You never know when you'll have to drill a 6-inch hole. Got a bunch of fasteners in here. I'm gonna use a lot of this stuff. Let's see what I have. A lot of concrete screws, but we'll see if I have the right thing for the job at hand. Join me. All right, I think I got everything plotted out. Definitely gonna try and hang these today. I'm gonna first run like a line level across the whole top, and the top level I'm gonna go for first, I think. I'm either gonna do the top or I'm gonna go down the side here, but it's definitely going to be as level as possible. It has to be. So, gonna move forward with that. Got these amazing SD, really heavy duty hardware here, but these are cool. These are like a socket drive and totally overbuilt for this application, but weight won't be an issue. So I'm gonna put 2 of these on each cabinet. That equals 50. I have those. And then I will tie them in at the bottom with a black screw once they're all set and I like everything. And of course I will be able to move and remove these cabinets. I'll be able to pop them out if I need to, if there's a problem or if I have to move them around. We'll see. All right, well, I just took out all 64 drawers and that took a long time. So I may reconsider this. Should I just pop out 4 of them and just put the screw in and hang it? Gosh, it takes a long time to pop these out. I don't want to have to do this like back and forth thing because I just took out, as you can see right here, I have all these drawers, 64 of them, takes up half a box. So I'm gonna have to either store these away before I number or just keep them in here. This project will evolve. And what I'm coming to realize right this second is that I'm gonna have to set up an entire processing station right here to process all of these Acro Mills cabinets and get them ready for hanging. Let's see what happens next. It's gonna be great. Glad you're here. All right, let's do this. Good job. So I think I'm gonna whip up a fresh batch of coffee and get on this one. So another thing that has to be cut out of the back are these awesome plates they provide you, which are plates that can separate the drawers. So you got 2 small ones, 1 big one. There are 4 of these on each unit. They have to be removed before you hang them. So you gotta get your hands on these to save yourself a ton of money later. Now I have some pretty cool clear ones that I'm going to be using, but to have these extras, priceless. So I gotta process each one of these cabinets first before it goes on the wall. Didn't you account for that? Well, you didn't plan for this one? You just kind of ran into this, didn't you? Well, see what happens. Look what happens. Go ahead and shut this video off right now. Shut it off. Shut off the video. You got things to do, do it. What are you watching me for? Hey, let's do this. No sloughing around. Let's get this done. Join me. I'm telling you, you can turn off the video right now because I know that if you get something great done, that you will come back and watch 5 more videos. I guarantee that. Go ahead and get off the couch and get done what you said you were gonna do. All right, and don't sweat the technique. How it happened, it just happened to be this way. I started leading now with 2 cabinets where I started setting screws, and then I would come back with cabinets filled with the drawers and hang them. And I just kept on going with the 2 empty cabinets, moving myself along. So beautiful, we have a test. So what happened was the cabinets began to grow. They weren't perfectly next to each other, so I had to start making a couple of trimmer boards here that I had this giant piece of redwood, and I decided to rip it down and use a bunch of pieces to widen my studs, and these will all be screwed in very securely. But basically my original measurements were good, but not good enough. So we want to make sure that this is done right and that this is going to be fully secure. You know, there's always something. You always seem to run into something that stops you, makes you think again about what's going on. I'm classic at this. So you know what? Fix what's in front of me and keep on moving. So I'm going to secure these trimmer boards really, really strong. Each one of them's getting at least 3 screws pre-drilled. It's going to be proper. So everything now I can move forward again. You can see I'm leading with the 2 drawers. Then I come back and I hang the cabinets filled with the plastic bins. I bought these cabinets a long time ago and now it's time to hang them. I've had them so long, but really what I was doing is I was planning for the future. I was investing in my future. I knew that the price of everything was going to go through the roof. I've known this forever. It's always happening. So what I did was when I saw the lowest price possible on these Acro Mills cabinets, I went for it. I was investing in the future. I knew what I wanted, and there's no rush to get this done because these are dreams that I have ahead of me, and I'll get there. I know I will. It's late. It's almost 9 p.m. Still have these glasses on from earlier today when I was cutting wood. Anyway, I've been flowing. Check this. It's a beautiful wall of cabinets. How are you? Doing good? Doing good? You hung up there nicely? Oh my gosh, backlit and all. Oh, let's see this thing when it's all complete. I'm gonna finish in the morning. I got 2 more to do, 2 more rows over there. And that's it. I got, how many do I got? I got 40 cabinets up right now. Good job. Good job. You did a good job. Good job. Join me. Together we'll make it happen. Join me. This is so crazy. This is so sweet. Okay. Another day. I have to address the last 2 cavities back there. I got to put 10 more cabinets on. I'm going to push forward on that, but I'm having an issue where all these have grown further than I've wanted, so I do have to consider a few things before stepping forward over there. Everything looks really good. One thing I noticed was there's definitely 2 types of drawers on these Acro Mill cabinets, and how do you know which one you're getting depending on the stock you're pulling from or the time these were purchased? But these are clearly like a frosted, and the ones below here are definitely more clear, more translucent. So what that does is it makes the lighting effect different in the back. So I'm addressing that right now, and before I commit to the numbering system, I may actually distribute these frosted ones in other ways because it sure does make the light behind it glow interesting. Having the frosted. That's what I might do. I was thinking about possibly doing a racing stripe right down the middle because the light is behind the center and it would just glow so nicely and then show like the remnants maybe off on here. But I don't know, I'll test around. I'm gonna test a bunch of stuff. It's so exciting. So much to do here. All right, maybe I should get some work done finally. You know, sitting here looking at your lovely wall you spent like 12 hours on yesterday. Didn't even realize what was going on. Like all of a sudden day went to night. I had the door open, the birds were chirping, and then all of a sudden I look out and it's pitch black. I missed like 4 of my wife's calls. It's 9 p.m. and the kids are going to bed. What the heck are you doing down there? Anyway, I'm getting things done. Some days just, you gotta push. Today's not one of those days. I'm gonna take it easy today. Just get a little bit done. Glad you're here for this. Because if you weren't, I'd be done. All right, so join me. There's only one way through. The only way. All right, so the last 5 of the day, I'm not doing too much more today. I'm gonna leave that last bay for the future because it has some planning. Up here you can see what's going on with the top. As I'm talking to my camera, you can see that that's just where all the plugs are gonna come in later in the future. Got a lot done. Glad you were here for this. Join me. You know, the glorious lifestyle of cleaning up boxes and flattening things in the Lego room office doesn't always get revealed. All the real awesome things that happen here on the down low. So here it is. Here's the real treat. This is what I've been working for, what I envisioned. But it took me a long time. The price of LED light strip is very expensive. And yes, I did want to control it from my phone. It had to either have its own built-in smart module or I would use a smart plug for it. I was eyeballing a certain set of LED light strips. They were so expensive, but they were exactly what I wanted. And, I just couldn't commit. And then for some reason, a few weeks later, this set came out and they were priced so much better. This was now an affordable project, and it wasn't something that was way out of my reach. I wasn't going to spend $400 or $500 on this. I got it done.
All things are possible.
Super
Check
cheap.
this out. So we're going to keep going. There's a lot more to come. Of course, I have to label these. I have to break down the mountain of boxes over there. There's, of course, 45 boxes that are all this size. Obviously going to save every one of those boxes. Highly valuable because I do see myself possibly shipping things out from here in the future. Here we go, just one step at a time. I just want to step it forward. Glad you're here. Be sure you're subscribed and talk to you later. Peace out. Thanks.
Let me know what you think in the comments below. There's more to come. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.